Hey guys, welcome to another video. This time we're taking on Theory Hell stages 7 and 8 of the month of April of 2021. And well guys, we are doing a kind of weird approach for this stage. We are going for the Miho. So yeah, we're going for a full fire team with a Miho. That's because the boss is actually surrounded by four wind ponies. So the ponies will go for the Miho all the time and they will crit all the time because I think they are max crit rate. So basically guys, they will never be able to kill Miho unless you mess it up like I did. So look at that at the boss stage. But yeah, if you don't have a Rika here, Rika is amazing here. If you don't have her, then you may be able to use a frame, but you may need to remove the star that I added and do this without 2 stars, going for 1 star only. It doesn't matter if you followed my guides and for the rest of the TOA help, then you will be able to reach 20 stars by doing this on 1 star and the next one on 2 stars. If you can't do that, I will most likely upload the Acroma video anyways, and I will try to clear it on 1, 2 or maybe 3 stars. I will see how much pain it is, but you know guys, for that stage I will need 30 to 40 minutes to complete it because you know it's such a huge pain to kill that Acroma. So yeah, I will let you watch this. With this team you control the opponents all the time, and you know the condition is that you can't increase their cooldowns. So basically we are not using any cooldown increasing units here. So if you were to remove that, then you can clear the stage with almost any team that you used for the previous TOA Hell videos. So this is not a very tough stage when there are no conditions. So remember, if you reset the ponies at the final stage with Dwarf Homunculus, for instance, and you use, for instance, a Thrain to apply dots and stun, then you actually guys don't need to do this kind of strat. But I thought this is so much fun to do, and you know, I want to make the opponent feel like I feel, and there I made a huge mistake. You should not push your Miho with your Raccoony there, because that buff, once the ponies turn it into a dot, then that buff can end up killing your unit. So yeah, you see that? That's so bad. I made a huge mistake. But yeah, I will win this anyways guys, because you know this team is so good for this one. But if you don't have Rika, then uncheck that star and go for 1 star clear and go with a team, for instance with Thrain, with Dark Homunculus. If you have a Ganymede, go for Ganymede, that's great. Go for a Spectra to apply attack break and pushbacks, and of course a defense breaker, for instance Baladion, or maybe an attack bar pushback and defense breaker like Lauren will work wonders here as well. And do it like that. If you want to, you can even bring Tessarion to Oblivion the ponies at the final stage if you want to. And you should not have huge issues here. This is not a very difficult stage if you have the right units. And of course, you should try to crowd control the enemy ponies. Here you can't use a Tyrone, which is your main CC'er for all of TOA Hell, because you know there are 4 wind units and they gain attack bar when you attack. So yeah, it's completely pointless to use a Tyrone here. So that's pretty much it guys. If you have this team, then go for it. And this team may even work if instead of Rika you use Thrain, but it will not be as reliable, so I can't super recommend that. So yeah, I hope you have Rika, and if you don't, go for that other team that I told you. And that's it. I will let you watch up to the end of this run, and then I will show you the rooms and we will move on to TOA Hell Stage 8. And here we are, TOE Hell Stage 8. And for this one, we're using a very nice team. We're using Ganymede, we're using Tyrone, we're using the Dark Homunculus, Spectra, and Beladion. Beladion will act as the defense breaker, the main defense breaker. We want to defense break Leo, and we want to defense break every single unit here. And of course, you will use the third skill of Beladion whenever you can, so you can push your attack bars and keep controlling the opponents on each of the waves. And this will be super easy up to the boss stage. And at the boss stage, you will need to actually be careful on what you do and how you hit it and how you use the skills of your units, because the second skill, Spectra, will be crucial here, but keeping the Leo reset will be crucial as well. So Ganymede here is amazing, but if you don't have Ganymede, you can use this very same team, but instead of Ganymede, you can use any AoE pushback. For instance, you can use a Barad if you have a Barad, you can use a Poseidon if you have Poseidon, and if you don't have that, you can even use a Mav instead of Ganymede, so that you can get the resets faster, the cooldown resets faster on your Tyrone, and instead of going Despair on Tyrone, go for Violent Runes. That will help a lot. So guys, I use Despair because I have a nice Despair set for him, and he can go on Despair if you have Ganymede and if you have the Dark Homunculus, because it's pointless to have Bio on that condition. However, if you don't have Ganymede, then go for Violent Runes on Tyrone. It will help you a lot, and you can use a unit like Math to reset the skills of your full team and cycle faster. So that's pretty much it for this run. However, if you want to clear this on 3 stars, you can do this with this very same team, but instead of going for Tyrone here, go for Barad. Barad is actually better than Tyrone here, especially if you go for 3 stars, because remember, when you go for 3 stars clear, each attack will deal 3k damage back to you, so you can't use the pushback of Tyrone without killing yourself. So keep that in mind, and of course you have the heals from Beladion to heal your Barad once he uses his AoE stun, his AoE freeze, and pushback. So yeah, that will be a huge unit here. And you know, I have Barad, but mine is not skill tap, and I don't want to skill a Barad to clear this on 3 stars because, you know, it's completely pointless. I already gotten above 20 stars, which is the goal for each month of TOA Hell. So yeah, I don't need that. But if you guys are going for the 30-star clear, you can use this very same team with Barad instead of Tyrone, and you can clear this on 3 stars without many problems. So here we are at the boss stage. Well, Leo will always go for Tyrone. Now you can land the attack break and speed break on every unit. With Spectra it will be great, but we landed what counts, which is the AoE pushback from Ganymede. So now we can defense break and try to apply the second skill of Spectra on Leo as many times as we can. And we repeat this all the time. Of course, we can freeze the ragdolls with our Tyrone, and we need to heal Tyrone because you know the ragdolls will target Beladion and Leo will target Tyrone. So those will be the units that will be tanking all the opponent team. So it's very important for your Ganymede to land those pushbacks, and of course your Tyrone can land his pushbacks as well, because even though the ragdolls will push up, the pushback from Tyrone is bigger. So yeah, you will prevent them from attacking. However, you will most likely miss on Leo. So once you use that skill, you will most likely give Leo a turn. So be ready for that. But if you take this with a calm approach and try to defense break him and you know control the enemy team and use the heals whenever you can, you have a ton of resets with this team. So yeah, you will be resetting Leo and keep Leo reset when he's below the 20% HP mark, because the 30% HP mark I think, sorry, for his torrent. You know that torrent will ignore defense and will automatically kill one of your units. In this case it will be Tyrone. However, you don't really care about Tyrone that much. So yeah, even if that were to happen, don't worry too much about it and go focus on the Leo, because that Leo goes down real quick once you have him defense broken and you are applying the second skills of your Spectra. So guys, that's pretty much it. I will show you the runes after we kill this Leo, which is about to happen. So here are the runes, guys. If this was useful for you, please leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and remember, if you have any questions about the game, let me know in the comment section and I will be very happy to reply as always. Guys, see you all in the next one. Bye bye.